Okay, good morning. Welcome everybody. I'm not Lars Bilston. I'm Mark Bowick, the Deputy Director here at KITP. So we always like to ask for how many people is it the first time here in this building? Okay, great. Wow, it's even more than a half, which is our average. So that's fantastic. That's what we aim for. So this is this conference is part of a long-term program on Moiré materials. So starting off with a bang with the conference, and the program coordinators, Erisberg, Islam Khalaf is here, Jed Pixley, who's also the lead conference coordinator. Is Jed here? Oh, I don't see him right now. Right, okay, he's on the way, yeah. Raquel Quiroz and Andrea Young, and Raquel's the lead coordinator for the program. So first of all, let's just thank all of them. And then for the conference itself, the organizers were Islam, Jed Pixley, who was the lead coordinator, and Andrea Young, who's here, so a minute ago. Okay, so let's thank them also for making this possible. The programs we run here, we run about 10 to 12 long-term research programs every year, and have 800 to 900 visitors every year coming for those. Those programs are developed in conjunction with the international community, and we have an advisory board of about 17 people from all over the world that help us with deciding on future programs. We run about 2 years ahead so that people can make proposals, plan to spend hopefully a long term here in programs. So the instructions for making a pre-proposal are on the web, and for this year they're due November the 8th. So those proposals get sort of developed in conjunction with us and the advisory board and so on. So it's in your interest to get them in as soon as possible and get feedback from the advisory board, from us and so on, to make the best possible proposal. And in early February, usually sometime in February, we have an advisory board meeting where we pick the programs. So we've already announced programs through 25, 26 years, so it'll be 2026, 2027, the next program year. And you have lots of experts and members of the advisory board here. Yuna's here. Rosa Valenti is a past member of the advisory board, can advise you about how this whole process works. Ashwin is going to be here. He's on the advisory board. Damson is in hard condensed matter physics on the advisory board, and Monica Schleier-Smith and Vincenzo Vitelli, most relevant people for you on the advisory board. And you can talk to me, you can talk to Lars, and so on. We have a code of conduct that's posted outside, so that's important, so please read that and obey that. We should give thanks to the NSF for supporting this conference. Everything is recorded, so please follow the instructions that were sent to you by Alina Gutierrez in your package about how to submit your talks afterwards. And because everything is recorded, please use the microphones for questions so that they will be hearable in the recordings. Timing to leave space for discussions is very important. So one of the only rules we have for conferences here is it's X plus X over 2 for discussion. So all your talks, I think, are 30 plus 15. So Islam, who's the first session chair, will take the lead in making that, following that procedure for the rest of the meeting. It works pretty well, I must say. Talks, you have instructions for submitting your talks so that they're posted online, and if you have any special instructions like embargoing part of your talk or all of it and so on, just let Alina know. The staff here Claudia Gutierrez was the lead staff person for the conference, and it wouldn't be possible without her, so please thank her. Craig Kunimoto is over there as our lead IT person, does everything, so thank you, Craig. And Alina, who's our online talk specialist, is out there in the ether, watching everything that goes on. So thanks, Alina. For your name tags, it's important to wear those for refreshments, coffee in the morning, lunches and all that stuff. There's another program going on here at this time, First Billion Years Astrophysics program. They like to eat all your refreshments and lunch. So wear those tags so we know we're part of this conference. If you have for the dinners any extra guests coming, just let Claudia know so she has a count. Most people use Eduroam there for wireless access. If there's any problem, just let us know. Parking, you can park in lot 10, which is there facing the mountains, top floor. There's a kiosk where you can get a daily pass. I think it's $10. If you come in late after 4 p.m., well, 4:30 right now, 4:30, the doors are locked, the main doors to the building, but on the west side of the building over there, there's a door where the caterers come in, next to a big wooden door. You can get in there after hours. Anything else? Let's see. The shuttle will leave promptly at the end of the day after the last talk or dinner. There's a sign-up sheet at the registration desk for getting shuttles to the airport or the Airbus or Amtrak when you leave. Turn off your cell phones like in movie theaters. And I think I covered it all. So have a great conference. It's a full house. Should be fun, and I pass to Islam.
So thanks, Mark, and thanks everyone for coming.